dull Melbourne Saturday morning, but a special day for two special people. Trish and Ray, your friends everywhere, wish you well today and bring their love, their best wishes and their support on this, your wedding day.
Do you boys want to hold doors to get...
Yeah, okay.
I'm not sure if stage, but do you know which cars you're going to stay on?
No, not yet.
That's for half the person. Right?
Off you go. No.
I've taken them all.
There you are.
Oh my God. Sort of walking episode was my last walk. Oh, Ray!
Trees have to go down a bit.
See you at the church, folks.
Right.
Yeah, very nice.
Hi, Simon. Hi, Bruno.
I'll get some more of you after. I'll just light up and stuff.
One already? Yep. Oh, wow. It's excellent. No. Kevin?
Yeah. For the first time in their life.
Oh, I'm never going to do it.
Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will not.
Faith and love, but the greatest of these is love.
For our knowledge is imperfect, and our prophecy is imperfect. But when the perfect comes, the imperfect passes away.
Faith and love, but the greatest of these is love.
I, Ray Connor Murray, take you, Patricia Mary O'Brien, to be my wife. I promise to love you throughout the rest of my life, and to enhance our reciprocal relationship and love.
I, Patricia and Mary O'Brien, take you, Ren Connor Murray, to be my husband. I promise to love you throughout the rest of my life and to bring you great...
And always live together in peace, goodwill, and love. We ask this through Christ our Lord.
Come forward a bit, Christopher. When you start forward, next step down, mate. Next step down. Right, that's right.
Oh, so shut about it.
The light runs out if we don't turn it up. So I'm going to walk around with the light on now.
No, free.
Get in now. We need to go. See you there, Mum. No, Heather will be looking after him.
If they've made arrangements to go out, she'll be going with a friend, otherwise she'll be
Nor am I told to use the expression old friend for Genevieve Lee. Actually, she's known Trish a long time. They met when she and Trish were 4, I believe. Genevieve Lee would like to say a few words.
Would like to say that being much younger than Des, I have known Trish as long, but
lecturer at Auckland Teachers College in special education. and he is highly valued by all of us. Everybody who's ever been on the course really holds Ray in high regard, and we all really love him. And we also love Trish, because we met Trish when she came to New Zealand for the conference on exceptional persons, and we think that was very apt, because we think Trish is a very exceptional person.
To Ray and Trish, may their lives together be full of joy. And now we have Ray to speak.
I would like to thank you all for the way in which you have honoured the toast, and I would like to thank you very much for the way in which you are affirming us now by your very presence. We value your presence here today, and we take it as a great personal affirmation of us as people, that you are here sharing our joy. So I would like to thank, first of all, you, Rose, for having such a beautiful daughter, an exceptional person, a really outstanding, lovely person. I am so very, very lucky. Thank you, Rose, for allowing me to have your daughter. For all that you are known for here in Melbourne and wider in Australia. I know that in a very short time you will be known very, very well in Auckland and New Zealand. But I know that this is a very big step for you. And I know that you are mourning great losses that you are facing, and I thank you for that. So, thank you, Patricia. I'd like to thank the bridesmaids, Elizabeth and Helen, for the way in which they have supported Tricia today. They have been very gracious, and they have adorned the occasion in a very beautiful and fitting way. So, wherever you are, Elizabeth, Helen, thank you very much. And thanks to my supporters, Stephen, Michael and Christopher, have been great help. Carol mentioned the Exceptional Persons Conference in Auckland just over 18 months ago, or about 18 months ago. And I think those of us who come from special education know of the tremendous warmth and bond that exists, the great fellowship, I believe, that exists in special ed. And the preliminary sessions, or even before the conference started, there was a great buzz, and all my former students were coming up to me and saying, "Have you met Patricia O'Brien yet? Have you met Patricia O'Brien?" And so, within me, there was a great expectation. And although my head was actually buzzing with details and plans, and did this person need to have a ticket for this session, and could there be a swap here, and that sort of thing. And I eventually met Patricia O'Brien. And I would like to introduce you to my wife, who will continue to be known as Patricia O'Brien. And throughout that conference, I was aware of this person who was giving their full attention to the whole conference, to the person speaking. And gradually I thought, now who is this person? I want to get to know this person more, because from her radiated special qualities. And so,
Builds that college that she used to recount stories of our Italian escapades.
Thank you, Ray. You're just lovely. And as you all know, I'm just so happy. And I'm very happy that you could be here this evening with us. And I've thought of the people that are coming, and in effect, my whole 40 years is laid out in this room, and it's nice to think that it's people, it's not material possessions, and it's not events. There are people here that I grew up with, neighbour friends, who still live close to my mother. There are some women here that I went to the same school with for 14 years. Moving on, there are people from Toorak Teachers College, Melbourne Teachers College, and of course, more lately, Victoria College, and friends from teaching, and friends from other walks of life that I've been involved in. And I thank you for the friendship, but what I really do wish to thank each one of you for is the significant times that we have had together. Each one of you and I have shared some time that has been incredibly significant to us. And the really nice thing is that our friendship has lasted beyond that. So I thank you for that. I wish to thank my really close core of friends, the people that I see weekly, the people that I talk to daily, the people who rejoiced with me when I came back from New Zealand after 1 month and announced that I was going to marry a man that actually I'd never spent any time alone with. And let me clarify that. We had met, but met in very pleasant company. But we actually didn't have the time to develop our relationship in those 3 weeks in New Zealand. It was the times that we did spend together that obviously ignited something for both of us. So to those friends who supported me, because if you're having a trans-Tasman relationship with a man that your friends don't know, you really need your friends to encourage you. And I know that many of you have shared the fun of the relationship, and just choose one story to tell you. Many of you have heard it before, but it really started with Jeanette saying to me, now look, this was this time last year, I'm going to Bali for May. I can't be here, but I want to give you a party because everybody's so excited that you've met this wonderful man. And I won't be here when he comes. And I remember saying to Jeanette, oh, do you think that's wise? I mean, what if something goes wrong? What if he doesn't come? What if we don't get together? And Jeanette said, don't worry, you still will have had a party. So with that in mind, I went up to Sydney for a conference, and Ray had rung, and he said, look, a friend of mine, a New Zealander, returning to England, going through Sydney, I want you to meet him. So he put him on the phone, and I'm saying, hello, Michael, I believe you want to meet me. And this was all news I found out later to this guy. You just put him on the phone. And I said, yes, I'll meet you in Sydney. Where will we meet? So I said, the Town Hall steps. So that was okay. And my good friend Heather, who's here, was in Sydney at the time visiting her father, Tony, who's also here today. And so she picked me up from the YWCA, and we went up to the Town Hall steps where we had to meet this friend of Ray's. And there was a man on the Town Hall steps. So we go over, and I go up to the man, and I say to the man, oh, hello, you waiting for somebody?
Again from New Zealand, Beachlands, New Zealand. All the best for your future, Chris Hilton.
From Auckland, New Zealand, wishing and hoping with all our hearts that today and all your days will be sunshine bright. Love, Roy, Sheila, Anita.
Auckland, New Zealand again. Love and best wishes to both of you on this happy day from Julie and Michael.
From Collingwood. I don't think that's in New Zealand. Congratulations, Trish and Ray. We wish you many happy times and peace. Love from all in the Citizen Advocacy Program.
That's all you need.
You take photography?
Very nice. Well, I stayed there last night. Yeah. Other people are staying there.
That's the easiest thing to the house. It's nice to get one you have this chanting survival.
We just had a house in Wonga.
It's why it's a movie, isn't it?
Fair enough.
So I think people taking forks to their mouths.
Oh, we're not allowed to talk about it.
It was well done, wasn't it?
Yes. You couldn't find it out.
Yes, I'm pleased with it. People enjoyed it as well.
Yes, they really did.
Harold, what are you doing inside?
Do you people in New Zealand use things?
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You do use them, do you? Well, that's not pretty there.
No, there you know.
She always had a studio with whoever she was married to.
What's the name of the you need the people to show you how.
Oh, but I gave it. I'm not sure.
Good one there, why, mate? Oh, you're able to let me
We went
down to Milford Sound. I drove through to Milford Sound, and you know we go through that tunnel business.
Yeah.
And we were very...